Yeah, you read the title. We're going to be ranking Puppy Playtime characters, designs, and then redesigning the ones that I hate the most.
Should you come back years later, your conscience finally getting the better of you,
Angry or
may you
sad?
descend
I'm not
into the
sad,
dark
I am
and the
legitimately
dust,
I don't know how to say this without
finding
sounding
all that awaits you
negative.
are incomprehensible.
It's still just a little wonky at times. I think the
Each
level design is still the thing
hungry
that
for your return, each
hurts
eager
the most.
that they might find
1 out of
you.
10. 1 out of 10.
Perhaps they'd
1 out of 10. 1
smile
out of
at
10.
you
1
from
out
a
of
shadow.
10.
Their
Ask,
smiling
horrible
mouths
game,
full of teeth
horrible
and
game.
meat,
You gotta be kidding me. We're
plastic,
dragging this into a 6th one. There's
watching
gonna be
and waiting
15 of these fucking
patiently
games.
for
They're
their
gonna
turn
they're gonna be
at
making
a
these
warm
fucking games when we're
welcome.
all old dead into the fucking ground.
Or perhaps they won't allow you
This
such
was a
time
fucking
to
mess.
figure your
I
place
should
in
know
the
the
world
motivation.
you'd left.
I should know
A
where
world
I should know
that's
why I'm
theirs now.
Enough!
Welcome home.
Enough.
Alright, so we got all of our characters here. Now, if I'm kicking a buck, I'm not doing every single character. Which, like, I know it's not a lot, so, like, I don't want to come off lazy, but, like, I'm doing the characters that I think really matter to the story. Like, let's be honest, I forgot his name. The piano dinosaur guy. I'm just not doing him, bro. He doesn't matter. So I'm not gonna lie. Actually, hold up. Let me add another tier. Okay, so you have peak design, of course, at the top. You have tough. It's still good. I really like it, right? You have pretty alright, which means it doesn't do a lot, but it's good, right? You have the straight face where it's just I'm indifferent about it, bro. Like it's whatever, bro. You know, this shit is ass. Which, we're just being honest, it's not a good design. This shit is ass. And then we have don't care. As in, I don't care enough to rank them. All right, let's start off. We got the GOAT, the main man, Huggy Wuggy. I feel like I have to put him in tough. Tough is technically A tier. So I think he just deserves a decent A tier because it's like, why would you not give the poster child? Because let's be honest, it's not Poppy, it's Huggy Wuggy. Like, why would you not give like the most iconic design a good ranking, right? Next up, we got 3 Huggies in a row. Okay, his like evilish, like, I guess mindless mode. I'm just gonna put it right next to his OG because it's like is it really like that much different? Like, it doesn't matter that much. Now, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really give a fuck about about him and Kissy Missy's damage design. Like, actually, I like Kissy's, but I just don't know. I'm just not feeling it. Now, Kissy, I'm sorry, I love her, but she's getting pretty alright. Her whole fit is quite literally just I'm Huggy, but I'm pink because I'm a lady. Poppy, the main character, basically the one that's supposed to be the true face, but again, let's be honest, it's Huggy. We'll give Poppy, honestly, she's a pretty good design. I don't care about her that much, but like, I want to put her in pretty alright. But that feels kind of wrong to do, So I'll put her like, I'll give her right behind Kissy because I just don't really fuck with Poppy that much. What's his name? Bonzo Bunny? Was his name Bonzo? I think it was Bonzo. I swear it was Bonzo. I'm not gonna lie, I really like his design. I don't know why. It's very simple. It's nothing crazy, but I just really like him. I just really like the way he looks. Now this thing, come on now, what are we doing here? All the little mini Huggies, they don't matter. PJ Pugapillar, he disgusts me, but I genuinely think he has like one of the best designs here. Mommy,
Hop in bed with mommy.
Long legs. I don't know if I want to put her in peak design or at the very top of tough. We'll put her at peak design for now, right? Should be our first peak design. And if I feel different about her, right? If my opinion changes, then we can put her, at the top of tough. We'll knock her down a bit. Now, I'm gonna straight up say it. I like her. I know people don't like when they go over the top with the scary factor, like when Huggy has all those big old bright teeth or big old sharp teeth compared to his big bright smile. But I don't know why. Something about like her more grim looking, like evil design. I love that shit. I love it. You don't even actually show up as your own character. He's staying down and I don't care. Same with his stupid baby, bro. What the fuck does it look like that? Alright, Boxy Boo. Boxy Boo? Okay, I gotta give Boxy Boo... I'll put him right above Bonzo Bunny or whatever, because I don't. Boxy Boo is nothing crazy to me, but he is a very creative design. I will say I cannot knock him for that. All the smiling critters, they're going and don't care. The only ones that matter to me are Catnap and Dog Day, which I see have their own things down here. Huggy's hallucination form. Again, I know people don't like the rule of cool or like scary factor over just good simple design. But oh my god, do I fucking love his hallucination design. I don't know why. I just love it so much. Alright, then we got
Miss Delight.
I keep wanting to say Miss Applegate.
It's Miss Delight.
That's the teacher from kindergarten, bro.
Miss Delight. It's Miss
what was
Delight.
her name?
Miss Delight. Miss Delight. It's Miss Delight. It's Miss Delight.
Okay, bro. Miss Delight. Her name was Miss Delight. I had to look it up. I did not remember off the dome, sadly. But all right, Miss Delight. We can't lie to ourselves. That's a badass mace. Come on, that mace is fire. Boom. She'll go right in between PJ Pugapillar and Kissy Missy. Now for her normal form, it makes her a lot more simple, but she's still cute. So I'll give her like right above Poppy. Dog Day. I don't know why, but actually I do know why I like Dog Days, because I really like Catnap, and Dog Day and Catnap obviously have similar design features. So I really love the fact that like his whole bottom half is just gone. He's being piloted by the other freaking critters. Bro, that shit is actually horrifying. Now this right here, Catnap is quite literally my favorite design. I just love him. I just love Catnap's design. Now his trigger warning, his anarchic design is it's a choice. We're gonna go ahead and say it's a choice. It's for sure a choice. It gets to go Yarnaby was cool, let's be honest. Nothing crazy about him, but Yarnaby was cool. Yarnaby was he was alright. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I could not give less of a fuck about the Doctor, bro. I'm sorry. Chapter 4 was when I really just stopped caring. Dowie, he's good enough. Dowie's good enough at what okay. Dowie is good enough in fitting his role. His design is good enough for what it is. His monster, hated that shit, if I'm being honest. Fucking hate you too. Oh my fucking god, I hate you. Oh my, what was his name? Oh, the little fussy boy.
His name was Chum. I swear I'm not a LARPer. I like PLAYTIME. I've seen the gameplays. I'm not a LARPer, I swear.
Fuck. I forgot his name. Lily Love Braids. And I really do believe that she could have been something amazing. I really do. Lily just doesn't do it for me. Lily just really does not do it for me. I'm sorry.
Prototype! You can't escape me! I'll chase you to the end of the earth! You disappointed me! You let me down! I had high hopes for you! You gave me nothing! You were supposed to serve cunt, yet you served nothing!
Though I do believe there are some cool aspects to the Prototype's design, he overall disappointed and let me down. Okay, so I kind of lied. We're not doing the bottom 3. We're just doing 3 from near the bottom that I thought were the most interesting to redesign, which are these 3. Okay, so for the Lily Love Braids design, this is what I kind of had in mind. I was trying to make her fit closer to Poppy's style, so they can look like they are toys from like the same factory. But I still tried to like give her like wooden-esque dollish look. I was trying to work out some faces that were a little more like realistic doll looking, as you can see. And then I was also, this is me like mapping out her outfit and what I wanted to change in it. I added a lot more of the hearts because it was like she's Lily Love Braids, but then she has stars all over her, which didn't really make sense to me. I had to add the 4 braids because it pissed me off that she only had 3. Like, yuck, brother, what are we doing? And yeah, that's basically what I was going for her. Now for Harley Sawyer's little robot, his little robots, whatever. I had a cool idea where it was like they're like guards or whatever, or like I don't know, just like little helpers back in the like the old time of the factory, and then like later on, he takes control of them, and they look like this, and yeah, they're like worn and torn and stuff. So I gave them the little outfit instead of that little cloak because I was like, where did he just like get a cloak with a little hood from? Like, whatever. I just tried making more sense of it, and yeah, this is what we decided to go with. And then for the prototype, I never actually sketched his drawing on actual paper. I kind of just did a sticky note sketch because I kind of already knew what I wanted to do a little bit. I already had the vision in mind, right? So I kind of just did a little mini sketch of it on a sticky note, and I was like, all right, that's all I really need. Let's just get right into it. So that's what I kind of just did for him. It was a little lazy. You can say I didn't put enough thought into it, but I don't know. I kind of just already had the clear vision in my head. Okay, so starting off with the Love Braids, I basically just wanted to make sure that I was like polishing her look. Because like I said, I didn't like the whole stars despite her being Lily Love Braids. I hated the fact that she only had 3 braids. And I thought her texture just looked a little weird. So I had to make her look more normal doll-ish, but I didn't want to take away too much, so I kept her like wooden joint look. I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to go for this like American Girl doll look with her. To try to just like make her fit like the era, I guess, that she was kind of in, because I think it was like the early 2000s or the 90s or something like that. But yeah, but also while trying to make her kind of look like Poppy's like replacement, because I saw a YouTuber say that. I forgot who it was, so I'll just put their name up. But yeah, there was a YouTuber I was watching that said it'd be a cool idea if Lily was Poppy's replacement. I thought that was a really cool idea. So that's what I was trying to make it kind of look like. She was still like, she had the same features, I guess, kind of as Poppy. She was like reminiscent of her, but still her own new doll. And that's basically kind of what I was just going for when it came to Lily. I'll be 1,000% honest. I did not care about the Doctor. When he showed up is when I already started tapping out of the game. His chapter was just so daunting and boring to me. So there wasn't a lot of fun, cool inspiration ideas that I had for him. I just did my own take on it, basically. So I didn't like really understand where he got the cloak. I mean, yeah, he could have just like easily made it, but like, I don't know. I just wanted to change that idea, so I went with like this cool idea where it's like there were like these guards or these little helpers that would help around in the daycare, and they're like the little TV heads. And eventually, after the Doctor was had his brain put into the computer or whatever, he takes over these robots, and they kind of become like his army. Not like thousands of them, but like more like 10, 12 of them. But yeah, he just like takes control of them, and that's what the new look is. It's like the old messed up dirty uniform, and I just thought that was a really cool idea, especially because I already did not have a lot in mind for him, because I was just like, to me specifically, he's just a big nothing burger, respectfully. I'm sorry. And honestly, same with Lily too. It's like, she was a cool concept and a cool character, but I feel like she just kind of got shoved into the last part of chapter 5 a little too rushed, and her chase scenes, I think, were just actually awful. And lastly, we have the prototype. This design. Oh, buddy, don't get me started.
Oh, buddy, don't get me started.
You don't understand how much trouble I had working on the prototype. First, let me just go into what I didn't like about his original design. So if I'm being honest, I didn't like his big toothy grin. I just thought it was a little too much, because I was like,
in what toy did he get that crooked, messed up smile? Like, it doesn't look like it's that broken. It looks like even when the toy was put together, the teeth were just crooked and messed up like that. I'm like, what toy did he get that from? And speaking of him putting himself together, for a character whose whole thing is, oh, he's an amalgamation. He put himself together from messed up parts. He has a pretty decently cohesive design. He has the jester body, the jester arms, the jester head, and then it's just like the crab mechanical arms and legs at the bottom. Like, that's so boring. And we see him taking all these different pieces from the other toys and the other chapters just for him to shove them all in his crotch. Literally, Kissy, Huggy, and Mommy Longlegs' arms are all just kind of just out in the front. And then you can barely even see, like, Catnap's, like tufts of fur on his back. It just felt so, like lackluster. So for my design, I just thought it was really cool if I gave him his long neck, because apparently he was supposed to have a long neck originally, but that got taken out of the design. I hate that because it's so cool. So I gave him his long neck, kind of being like the little Jack in the Box, like springy thingy. I decided to have his like robotic arms wrapped around and put together with Huggy and Kissy's arms to like give them more stability. When it came to one of his legs, I gave him one of Catnap's legs, and then he has Catnap on his back, almost like a cape or like a, I don't know, like a scarfish thingy, just like draping down on the back of him, and that's where he like kind of shoots the the red smoke and stuff. I thought that was a pretty sick idea, and I'm a little upset because you can't see it in this drawing, but I draw like a little spider butt thingy for the prototype made of just a bunch of junk, and on the back of the butt is where Mommy's arm would shoot out, kind of like how spiders shoot their webs and stuff. So I thought that was a really cool idea, especially with the spider butt just being a bunch of trash and a bunch of toys and mechanical parts put together. I got the idea from like when me and my sister were talking with each other. We thought it would be a really cool idea if the prototype could just like, he was so amalgamated and like trashy that he could hide in front of you and you wouldn't realize it was him, because he kind of just looked like a pile of trash until he like charges up and his lights start coming on and he starts standing up, and then all the trash assembles into like the round like spider butt shape, because like it can like dismantle kind of to kind of just like a basic pile. I thought that'd be like a really cool idea. So it's like he could just hide in plain sight in front of you and you wouldn't even know he's there. Oh, that's so sick. And I thought it was a cool idea to just give him I forgot what it's called, like the little the life goo, whatever, that they use for the bigger body initiative project or whatever. I thought like maybe his body is like so unstable and he can barely even like control all his pieces, that he has the goo constantly being pumped into his mechanical body to make sure that he's always kept going. I thought that was a really sick idea. But yeah, that's just what I had planned for the prototype. I thought it was really cool. Oh yeah, and I made his mask different because it was just like, this was a better take on the smile, I think, rather than the big old sharp or big old just clunky looking teeth. I thought the normal looking like theater mask would be a cool look. And yeah, there we go. That's my rendition of the prototype. If you didn't notice, his speed paint is a lot longer than the other two because he took so long. Anyways, that's the end. Here's a look at all of the designs. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.